Hello everyone, welcome to Great Garden Channel. Today I will share with you a completely new method of planting and caring for orchids, which helps the plant always stay healthy, roots develop well, and flowers bloom more abundantly. The special point of this method is that it saves time, but still ensures effectiveness. With a type of fertilizer that is simple and easy to make, the plant cared for in this way will always be healthy, leaves glossy, flowers lasting long and able to bloom all year round, bringing a vibrant orchid garden. If you are a beginner, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so as not to miss useful orchid care tips and effective orchid planting methods. Let's get started. Do you have orchids that you've just bought from the store like this? My grandfather used to teach me that the first important thing when buying orchids is to repot them immediately. The reason is that the growing medium in the store pots is usually suited only for industrial conditions and may retain too much moisture. If we let the plant continue growing in this medium without adjusting it, the roots can easily rot, affecting the overall health of the orchid. By repotting, you can control the amount and type of growing medium, helping the roots develop faster and stronger. At the same time, the plant will absorb nutrients more effectively and produce more beautiful flowers. This is an extremely important step for newly purchased orchids to adapt and thrive in your home garden environment. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. After removing all the moss, you will clearly see the orchid's root system. The next step is to use sterilized scissors to cut away any damaged, rotting, or mushy roots. This helps eliminate dead tissue, prevent the spread of harmful fungi or bacteria, and creates favorable conditions for healthy roots to grow stronger. By keeping only the healthy roots, the orchid will absorb water and nutrients more efficiently, allowing it to recover quickly and be ready to bloom beautifully in the near future. Finally, rinse the entire plant under a gentle stream of water to remove any dirt, bacteria, and trimmed root fragments. This washing also helps clean off any remaining debris, ensuring the plant does not get further infections. After rinsing, place the orchid in a well-ventilated area, away from direct sunlight, and let it rest for a few hours. This allows the cuts to seal and the plant to recover before proceeding with the next care steps. The ingredient I'm using today to care for the orchid is fresh garlic, about 3 cloves like these. Garlic contains a lot of allicin and natural antibacterial compounds, which are excellent for protecting the plant against fungi and insects, while also helping the orchid recover faster if its roots or leaves are damaged. This is a common kitchen ingredient, yet it's extremely effective in boosting the health of your orchids. After finely chopping the 3 garlic cloves like this, put them all into a clean glass jar. Next, add 500 milliliters of boiling water to the jar. The boiling water helps extract the maximum amount of allicin and other antibacterial compounds from the garlic. Next, I'll add some coffee grounds to the garlic water solution. I'm using about 1 tablespoon of coffee grounds. Coffee grounds are rich in nutrients like nitrogen, potassium, and other minerals that are very beneficial for orchid growth. When combined with the garlic solution, the coffee grounds help stimulate strong root development, boost the plant's resistance, and improve the aeration of the growing medium, allowing the orchid to absorb water and nutrients more effectively. Finally, cover the jar and let it steep for about 3 hours until the water has completely cooled. After 3 hours, when the nutrients from the garlic and coffee grounds have been extracted into the water, I will filter the solution to completely remove the residue. Only the clear liquid is kept to use as fertilizer, allowing the orchid to absorb nutrients effectively without clogging the roots or causing mold. With this concentrated solution, you should add about 2 liters of water to dilute it, ensuring the nutrient concentration is balanced. This prevents the orchid from being overloaded and avoids root burn or leaf wilting caused by an overly strong mixture. After letting the plant rest for a few hours, I will soak the entire root area in this garlic and coffee solution. Soaking the roots allows the antibacterial compounds from the garlic to eliminate any remaining bacteria and fungi, while the nutrients from the coffee stimulate new root growth and enhance the plant's ability to absorb nutrients. I will soak the roots in the solution for 15 minutes. This process also helps restore weak roots, strengthen the root system, and ensure that the orchid can grow healthily and produce beautiful blooms after being repotted. While waiting, you can take the opportunity to wipe the leaves with the garlic and coffee solution. Use a soft cotton pad soaked in the solution and gently wipe both the upper and lower surfaces of the leaves. This not only removes dust and debris, but also delivers nutrients and antibacterial compounds from the garlic directly to the leaves, keeping them healthy, glossy, and more resistant to fungal diseases. Clean leaves also allow the stomata to open more easily, helping the orchid photosynthesize efficiently and grow better overall. The leftover solution after caring for this orchid can be used for your other orchids in the garden. I will pour the solution into a spray bottle and mist it evenly over the leaves and stems. When spraying, make sure to cover both the upper and lower surfaces of the leaves so the nutrients from the garlic and coffee can be absorbed evenly into each cell. In this solution, garlic provides natural antibacterial and antifungal compounds that protect the leaves from fungal diseases, bacteria, and pests. Coffee grounds are rich in nitrogen, potassium, and minerals that stimulate photosynthesis, strengthen leaf health, and make the leaves greener, shinier, thicker, and more resilient. Regular misting once or twice a month not only allows the orchid to directly absorb nutrients through its leaves, but also maintains ideal moisture on the leaf surface, supporting efficient gas exchange and photosynthesis. As a result, the orchid develops more comprehensively with stronger roots and stems, while also becoming more resilient to harsh environmental conditions. Conditions allowing its blooms to flourish and maintain their beauty for longer. I will use the remaining solution to water the base of the orchid directly. When watering, the nutrients from the garlic and coffee grounds gradually seep deep into the soil and growing medium, allowing the orchid's roots to absorb them more efficiently. This process not only nourishes the existing roots, making them stronger, thicker, and more resilient, but also stimulates the growth of new root tips that are vital for the plant's long-term health. The nitrogen, potassium, and various minerals found in the coffee grounds act as a natural growth booster, enhancing root expansion, encouraging robust leaf development, and improving the orchid's overall vitality. At the same time, the natural antibacterial and antifungal compounds in garlic serve as a protective shield, safeguarding the delicate root system against harmful fungi, bacteria, and common root diseases. This reduces the risk of root rot, which is one of the biggest threats to orchids, and ensures that the plant has a clean, healthy foundation for future growth. With stronger roots, improved nutrient absorption, and increased resistance to infections, the orchid will not only develop more vigorously, but will also be well prepared to produce lush, long-lasting blooms. Now, let's return to the orchid after it has been soaked in the garlic and coffee ground solution. I will take the orchid out and replant it using water. Yes, you heard that right. This time, we'll try a completely different method. With just water alone, you can actually grow and revive this orchid. To do this, I'll use a glass container like this one, but you can also reuse plastic cups or old plastic bottles as recycled orchid pots. Simply place the entire root system of the orchid into the container, then add just enough water to keep the plant moist. One small note: if you're using tap water, let it sit out for a few days to allow the chlorine to evaporate. Or, better yet, use filtered water to ensure the orchid grows strong and healthy. With this method, you'll notice the orchid's roots gradually absorbing water, while the leaves become fresher and more vibrant. It also makes it much easier to monitor the orchid's recovery process. And after 3 weeks of caring for the orchid with this water growing method, Here is the wonderful result I want to share with you. The once fragile orchid has now started to grow new roots, delicate yet full of life, quietly absorbing moisture and providing nutrients for the plant to thrive. Looking at these young roots, we can truly witness the orchid's process of revival and growth. It is also a vivid reminder of the miraculous power of nature when nurtured in the right way. Phalaenopsis orchids are truly resilient plants, with an incredible will to live. No matter which method you choose to grow them, they will gradually adapt and continue to thrive. And with the water growing method we are applying, you don't need to water or fertilize frequently. From time to time, just a little foliar fertilizer is enough to encourage blooming, and soon you'll see the orchids flowering beautifully again, bringing fresh, vibrant energy and natural elegance to your space. So, what do you think about this special way of growing orchids? Personally, I find it interesting that with just water and a little care, the orchid still grows healthy and blooms brilliantly. If you find this video useful, don't forget to like and follow the Wonder Garden channel to discover many other orchid and ornamental plant care tips.